I'm Aude Duvivier. I'm teaching in primary school in France, in Auvergne.
My name is Concha Gonzalez. I'm from Badajoz. I teach in Santo Ángel School here in Spain.
I've been teaching for 25 years now.
I've been working as a teacher for 11 years, and I've been working with virtual exchange during 9 years already.
And I discovered virtual exchange when I prepare a master degree. And that was the theme of my research. And now it's the third year I do that. It's always about playing and creating. And after it's about the syllabus also. We know what we have to teach, and we try to find some activities that can link the motivation and the things we have to teach.
So we have 3 activities. The first one was an introduction. The second one was a game, guess what? And the last one was creating a book of the monsters.
I think the most important thing is the authenticity of the exchange. I remember the first days when I present them the project. I said, well, we are going to have friends in Spain. They said, well, we do not speak Spanish. Yes, I know, but they don't speak French either. So the only language we can speak together is English. So there is no choice. When they are by pair in class, often you listen and you hear French.
Yeah.
They can do that because it's our only common language and it's authentic.
One of my students defined a virtual exchange like traveling without taking a plane.
It's not really important the amount of knowledge you've given, but at 6 or 7 years saying, well, yes, English is great and I want to learn English.
I think that's the main idea, like to communicate with other people in another country and use the same language that they don't really know, but they are learning to communicate. They are very young, so like to see other kids and using English in a real situation for them is like, wow. And look at their names. Everything is new for them. Look at his name. And it's the same name pronounced in a different way.
Yeah, and they came. I remember last year some of our names were the same, and they say, "Wow, in Spain, there's this." So we develop a cultural conscious European culture, and it's great.
Yeah.
I think we have to do that as teachers nowadays. I'm really motivated in my job doing this. It's really different than lessons with flashcards and everything. It's good, and I do it most of the time. But it's just the little thing that change everything. And from as far as I'm concerned, I have met Concha, and really it's much.
We met.
Yeah, and
so much.
I was so happy to know that each year I can go on and have a project with another country. But it takes time, and that's why you have to find someone who has the same idea of the thing. Because as I told yesterday, sometimes we join during holidays on Sundays and everything like that. We have to give sometimes. That's true. The second is to match Spanish system and French system are really different. I didn't know that before, but it's not the same school day. It's not the same kind of teaching because I have my students 6 hours a day and they're always with me. It's not this case.
I teach in different groups in the school, and sometimes I'm not gonna be in my class at this time. Are you gonna be there? So maybe this year we only have 1 hour.
1 hour
that we can meet
all the week.
Yeah. So
and holidays. We have many holidays in France. I don't know if you remember, 1 year you said, well, it's going to be really complicated because at that time we are in evaluation and you didn't have much time. Another time I was in a trip with my students. So we have always to find some things, some moments we can meet. The second problem is the technological problem. I think we have tried 4 or 5 platform of video conferencing.
The 40-minute Zoom kill us.
Yes.
We were in the middle of the conversation and it's over.
Before it was 1 hour, and last year they changed and now it's 40 minutes. So in the middle of the class we have to create another meeting but now there's big blue button.
Yeah.
So
we're taking notes.
That's that kind of problem. And of course the linguistic level of young children, but which now we are more used to. It was a bit frightening at the beginning, but now it's okay.
Yeah. I feel very proud of my students when I see that they can have a conversation and they can understand each other. You're very young, and 2 years ago, 1 year ago, they were learning how to answer my name is whatever, or I'm 5 or I'm 6, and they understand each other when they say, I don't know. My monster has got big blue eyes. So it's they are communicating and they are making something together. And people sometimes think like, no, you're very young. They can, but for the kids, it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing. And
I think a good advice is to have the more precise planification you can have, saying, well, we have weeks to do that. So how do we cope with that? In 6 weeks, what can we expect from children?
Yeah, you have to try. It's a great experience. Kids really know the meaning of learning a language and why they learn a language, because it's the way you can have friends around the world. And I mean, it's a window to the world. So just do it. It's amazing. Yeah.